Live from the Republic of the Congo, here's your host, Meg Crimson. Welcome to this world premiere webcast of Secrets of the Wild. Today we will show you images of untamed, barely explored wilderness at its most mysterious. We're approaching the source of the Motaba River at great personal risk and only for your enjoyment. Now let me introduce you to the captain of our boat, the man who will take us deep into... Hey! What's going on here? Captain! Derek! Cut the camera! Derek! What's wrong?
I seem to have been hit by some sort of arrow.
Don't worry. I'll get some help.
I feel weak. Must be poison.
Captain, are you all right?
These arrows must be poisoned. Here, take this antidote, dissolve it in alcohol, and bring it back before the poison makes it to my brain. Go! Hurry!
He is gone. What happened? This.
Where's my luggage? I can't leave without it.
I'll get them for you. Rats. The doors locked themselves and now I'm stuck in here. captain managed to escape. And to think that I almost got myself killed to save your stupid luggage.
If I may, I assure you that our ultimate survival depends on certain items which I'm carrying.
Yeah, right. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Too late, I'm afraid.
Look out!
Their aim seems a tad imprecise.
Imprecise? Where am I? What happened to us? And where's Derek?
Hey.
Speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
Have you seen my friend? How can we escape?
You mean the guy with the red hair? They're gonna sacrifice him. Help me get out of here, and I'll tell you how to escape. Don't do this! Now, your only chance to escape is through the mouth of their god. Find 3 small gods and bring them to them.
Oh, sir, I'm terribly sorry. Would it be at all possible? Not that I mind doing whatever it is you want, of course, I'll do anything but... Huh? Are these your brothers? I come in peace, really!
Derek, no time to waste. This will make a great shot. In the very heart of the swamp stands what seems to be a sacred altar. Who the hell are you? Look, buddy, I'm working here, so just step aside and be quiet, okay? Hey! What's your Oh my God! What is this? What is this?
This is the Mokole Mimbe.
Hey, I'm still alive. What the? Oh no!
Derek! What is he doing up there?
I have a feeling he's been invited for lunch.
We have to do something.
Come on, Monkey Boy. You know, humans don't belong in a well-balanced diet. Let's get out of here. The big fellow back there should wake up any minute now.
You are the Steppenwolf, aren't you?
Does it matter? By the way, where is your friend?
Derek? What is he up to this time? Derek?
Wait for me! My foot got stuck in the mud!
Yes, I got this stuff.
Now what? It's the 5th time this train has stopped. Can't they teach the yaks to stay off the tracks or something? This is not the controller, is it? Huh? Derek, what are they doing to him? Oh my God! I've got to get away from this place. What does it mean? These fanatics were ordered to capture me alive. Oh, good. A map of the region. Nice doggy. Rats! I need the keys. The fuel tank is almost empty. Derek's luggage. The monastery. There has to be a phone there. Hello? Can anybody help me?
A guest we have here who might be of some help.
Reporter Crimson, I presume?
You? Oh, I thought you had absolutely no interest in our worthless, scientifically bankrupt little project.
Not really. Let's just say I was curious to see how far you could go, which won't be very far at all, unless you find a way to get rid of those guys.
We've got to get away fast. These guys are real killers.
No, I must meditate in the shrine first. Otherwise, we'll never find the path leading to the Yeti.
To the guardian of the mountain, your prayers to the Buddha will lead you. Meanwhile, a safe passage out of the temple we will take you to. Of your friend, we shall take care later.
But my report...
Don't worry, our host knows the way.
What can these symbols mean? The Yeti lives on Mount Shishapang. I must distract them.
Where are we going? Are you sure he's going to be there?
A Sherpa village at the high end of this road. This is where we will see Steppenwolf again. Although, to be sure, the hardest path he will choose. Always he does. Even when in pursuit, no one is.
That's him, all right.
Ngồi dậy lên mắt đó.
This is what happens to nasty boys.
Over here, you jungle freak.
You!
Yes, and as you can see, I brought some company.
Rats, he's totally lost it.
Where are the others? What have you done to them?
Let's say they're up for a very, very long meditation session.
Bastards! I know the Donovan Corporation is pulling your strings, puppet man. The only thing I can't figure out is why they'd pick an amateur like you for the X-Creature project.
Huh? Oh, the X or what?
Oh, let me guess. They didn't even tell you. That's typical.
What are you talking about? Stop playing smartass with me and bring us to the Yeti, or you'll have to answer to this. Ming, Chang, you get the stuff while I check them out.
What is it, Derek? Afraid of the dark? Can't do the dirty work yourself?
You shut up, or I'll blow your heads off! Well, Mr. Know-It-All, time to show us how good you really are. Go in there and bring back a sample of that beast's blood, while Miss Crimson here keeps me company.
It's too dark. It's too dark. It's too dark. Hand-to-hand combat doesn't sound like such a great idea.
How could you betray us like that?
Oh, don't try to understand, my dear. This is way out of your league.
And I always thought you were just a wimp. What a nice surprise to find out you're a pompous fool as well.
That is quite enough. Shut up or die.
All right, cut it out. I've got your sample.
Let me see that stuff.
Not until you tell us what's going to happen next.
I tell you what, the plan is fairly simple. You leave that bag right here, and you join Miss Wannabe over there for a nice long one-way trip to hell.
I guess that's it. It's been nice working with you.
Wait, the fun's just beginning.
Oh, an empty bag. Oh, so very charming. Where is my Yeti blood? Oh my... What the hell?
Now would be a good time to leave.
This building always gives me the creeps.
By the way, how did you get in?
The door was open.
But I asked James to let no one in.
He wasn't there.
In the red drawer. All you need to know. In the red drawer.
He's still alive. There's no time to waste. I need a magnetic card. Where can I find it? I need a magnetic card. Where can I find it? I forgot something. This must be a list of people related to the X-Creature Project.
Reporter Crimson?
Yes, I'm fine, but everything went wrong. McAllister's on his way to the hospital. I was able to pick up some document and a mini-disc. Seems like an access key to a file of some kind. There was a list of names. Shelley Thompson was among them.
The Gene X research steam roaster? How the hell did you get your hands on that?
Hey, I'm a professional. Getting my hands on juicy data is my job.
Well, listen, Bob Woodward. This is no Watergate. They wouldn't let you get this list unless they had a purpose.
What do you think? That I found this on the floor? I almost got killed. Donovan must be hiding something huge. I smell a great story.
Trust me, I know the guy. You really should lay low for a while. Besides, your story will be even better when I get back.
And just where are you going?
Someplace where I can chill out.
I thought you said you'd never come back to this frozen hellhole, Mr. Action Figure.
I must have missed all these great landscapes filled with nothing at all.
Except the labs. After Shelley's accident, Donovan suggested that I should avoid the area.
One more reason to go.
I'll drop you as close as possible.
Never mind. I wasn't really expecting the easy way in. Frost jets. I forgot something. Not now. The elevator's electrical system is out of order. One of Shelley's experiments. The elevator's electrical system is out of order. Not now. Not now. Not now.
Today was a big day. Big enough for champagne, right, guys? I wish Alan was here to see it. We are now on the verge of a major breakthrough. For the first time, we successfully synthesized a combination of the 5 primal genes we isolated so far. This will allow the human body to absorb them. We call this new process Osiris, for osmosis of irregular inner systems, which we will explain and demonstrate on the video labeled 805.
Shelley, so you did isolate the genes. Why did you have to leave the lab at the point? Then the Osiris process was experimented. Video 805.
Sanchez, this is Meg Crimson of the Daily Tribune.
I am not interested in your rubbish.
I have evidence that some colleagues of yours have been eliminated.
I already know that.
I'm going to need your help to fill in the blanks. Maybe you could start by telling me about this.
It's the code key for the archive vault in Houston's headquarters. How the hell did you get it?
I'll tell you on our way to Houston.
From here, I shall be able to hack into their network and unlock some of the access codes. Talk to me on the microphone when you're stuck, and be careful. The security in this building is a real killer.
Enjoy your visit. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, I was just checking the headline. How can this be? And how is Donovan Corporation's stock doing on the market these days?
Their shares went up 4 points again.
This is great, thanks. I'm in the elevator. What do I do now?
This elevator can't reach the 101st floor. You have to get out on the 90th floor, which is a security control zone.
Can you open the door? Can you open the door? I need help.
Identify yourself.
Can you open the door? Can you open the door? It seems I need a code. I need help. It's locked. I need help. I need help. I need help. It's locked.
Identify yourself. Thank you.
Thompson is Steppenwolf's wife. Why didn't he tell me?
That's enough information for now. If I had known how good you were, few others have made it this far. Impressive. Mr. Kane chooses his associates well.
Forget about Kane. I'm here because I believe people have to know about your activities.
In time they will know, although I cannot let media frenzy spoil the surprise. Oh, not yet. Still, as a reporter, we think you would be a great asset to our team. We need someone like you to cover what is known as the X-Creatures Project.
You have a funny way of showing your interest.
A terrible misunderstanding. We need you, and we would like to offer you something you just cannot afford to refuse.
The answer must be in this missing video about the Osiris experiment. It's probably hidden somewhere else. I should be able to find some answers behind those doors. An experiment like this must have left some other traces than this degenerated monkey. These plants seem to have undergone genetic tempering. These vials contain X-Creatures' genetic material. Unfortunately, they look tainted. This is not X-Creature blood, it's human blood. The tranquilizer gun is empty. surely be useful. I wonder on what animal they experimented next.
Welcome home, Alan.
Reggie.
I see you met Honeybone. I know. She's in pretty bad shape.
What about the plane crash?
Father wanted to spare you the shock. Touching, isn't it?
She wouldn't have done it.
Well, you know scientists. They search, and when they think they found something, they have to try.
Her missing video journal entry.
You see how it all makes sense?
Get to the point. What do you want?
The missing part of the video we have. It's not a very pleasant show, but it does specify an antidote for the change. Your wife recorded the formula before she injected the serum, but she just didn't have time to prepare it before her brain was affected. She became violent, wrecked the whole place, including the blood samples. Without them, she has no chance at redemption.
Hey, how was your catch today? Right? Good, right? Never mind that. Actually, we're wondering about the Kraken, eh? You know, Kraken? Kraken? Hey, where's that white monkey anyway?
I don't know. Guess he's old enough to get by on his own.
You, on the other hand, are going nowhere.
Now how am I going to ditch this moron?
What the hell are you doing? Hey, enough! You're coming with me now!
This must be the Hangar 12 Steppenwolf told me about. What is this? Huh? A bomb! I'm locked in. Not now.
What are you doing in my father's workshop?
I'm Maid Crimson. I'm a friend of Alan Kane, the Steppenwolf. I was waiting for your father when I found a bomb inside.
A bomb? Oh no! And there's Alan.
He's supposed to meet your father up at the villa.
When Dr. Kane is near, trouble shortly follows.
I see you know the guy well. Don't you worry. They'll be here soon.
I wish I could be that confident. This place is a prime target.
What are you talking about? Who's targeting you?
The Dagger League, a small but aggressive green extremist group that wants to defend nature's greatest secrets. They already tried to intimidate my father into giving up his search for the Kraken. Looks like they've turned up the volume.
Go back, the Tiger is out of order. It's our greatest attraction.
Yeah, but every time I come here, the damn thing is broken. The door is open.
Olaf! Alan, watch your back!
How many are there?
3 or 4, I think.
Stay here. I'll clear it away. Stay here. I'll clear it away. Hurry! They'll be here any second. Stay here. I'll clear it away.
I can't follow you.
What happened here? We saw an explosion from afar.
Seems like our project is attracting strong opposition.
It's the Dagger League. I don't think it's a coincidence that they are carrying out their threats with your arrival.
Father, I think we should put your project on hold for a while. It's becoming far too dangerous.
On the contrary, my sweet, this is exactly what they want. But they don't realize that I've got a bone to pick with this creature from hell.
So you did it. The deep blue is finally a reality.
What is it?
The deep blue allows a human to reach great water depths. Part of it is controlled via an intermediate station underwater. This allows the deep blue to have a great level of autonomy. The only way to trick the Kakel is to go into his own environment.
But Father, you know that some parts of the deep blue are still untested.
Its main features are functional. Ula, trust me, this is our best chance to uncover the secrets of the deep.
the dagger lead? It was her? Why would you do something like that?
The Kraken is a secret that shall not be revealed. We took care of Deep Blue, and now it's too late for Steppenwolf.
What? What have you done?
I knew I wouldn't be able to prevent that stubborn fool from going down. So instead we destroyed what would have allowed him to come back. He wanted to go deep. Now he can stay there.
Now what?
I will monitor your progress. Be careful with this machine. I spent years building the damn thing.
Don't worry, I'll treat her like a gentleman. It's too dark. I found a lot of working electric charges. The electric stunners are empty. Don't tell me they've been tested 3 days ago.
This is insane. How are you going to stun the beast?
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
Meg, who is this person? What is going on?
It's quite a story. Let me introduce you to Captain Lachlan from the Donovan Corporation. And to my right, Ula, your daughter and leader of the Dagger League.
What?
Father, you should have listened to me.
Okay, enough family baggage. Let me see the stuff.
Hey, Captain. I thought you were out fishing with your Norwegian pals.
You really thought you could get rid of me that easily?
No, we just thought we'd get the job done faster without your help.
No matter. Mr. Donovan is waiting for your little treasure.
What a spectacular view of the, shanty towns. Quite a change from Scandinavia, isn't it?
I'm sure you'd like San Juan if you gave it a chance. The nightlife is very interesting. Some of the salsa cafes nearby are worth the plane trip by themselves.
Is that an invitation?
Well, maybe. But in the meantime, Octavio should be back from his meeting with his contact, Raul Rodriguez. I should check up on him. I'll be back shortly.
Hey, wait! What am I supposed to do? Stay here and watch soap operas in Spanish?
The chupacabra is out there!
Damn it!
The chupacabra is out there! Hide!
Get out! The chupacabra is in the hotel. It has attacked a man in the next room.
Meg, I'm with Octavio at the Hotel Santo. He's been hurt. We need help now.
I'm on it.
Hide! Go away!
Damn it!
Don't worry, Octavio. Steppenwolf isn't answering his calls, but I'll find him.
Miss, you're looking for the chupacabra, aren't you?
Yes. How do you know?
A local farmer's goats were slaughtered by the monster. Its tracks are still fresh. I'll take you there, if you can afford my price.
Right. Shouldn't you be in school instead of hustling the tourists?
My father was a good friend of Octavio Sanchez. Since I saw the two of you arriving together, I figured you might be interested.
But if you're not... I am. All right, lead the way.
Go away. I told you, there is nothing to see here.
This man is scared to death. But of what? I'll have to sneak in to learn what he's hiding.
I will attract his attention.
Hey, you!
Hey, you!
It is locked. Now you know what happens to those who refuse to cooperate. Don't bother asking for help. You won't get it. And you never know when you'll be asking one of us. We're everywhere. So from now on, do exactly as we say, and don't whisper a word to anyone, or next time, it won't be your livestock lying shredded in a pool of blood and gore. Intimidation seems to be a common practice over here.
I've had just about enough of these disgusting concoctions.
Stop moving, Mr. Jonathan, or I'm going to mess up your beautiful face.
I'll only accept orders from a babe like you if you get a little closer to me.
Oh, Mr. Jonathan.
Come on now, Albino. Can't a man have some fun? I guess not. Anyway, I don't really trust this Sanchez. I think you should go to Puerto Rico and keep a close eye on our team.
I've got to find a way to save that kid. How can I find the boy? Here, doggy, look for Pedro. Sit. Alan, are you all right?
I'll survive if we can find a quick way to get me out of here.
Steppenwolf, I'm in big trouble!
I must do something. Don't worry.
Then there's Donovan stuff.
What are you doing in bed? Mr. Donovan is waiting for the stuff.
As I warned you, the members of the organization declined your offer. We will have to rely on Steppenwolf to get the job done on his own.
What, me? Trust this jerk and his girlfriend? I have better ways to deal with voodoo freaks.
My God, Maestro, he's injured.
No, this is only goat's blood. They use it to lure the chupacabra and make it commit the crime in this deed. Seems like we're in the middle of some kind of ritual. Without this whistle, they won't be able to control the beast anymore.
Pedro, what are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Mama, a chupacabra. I saw it.
I wonder what will happen now that we have all the samples.
Maybe I don't really want to think about that.
Yeah, I don't care either.
So, do you have the sample? Good. Get on board. Mr. Donovan is very anxious to resume the X-Creatures project.
The helicopter! It's our only way out!
But the place is crawling with armed guards. Stay here. I'll clear the way. Don't worry, Meg. I'll get you out of there. This passage must lead to the dam's internal corridors. This may be our way off the island. stay here and hide. I'll try to clear the way so we can escape. This passage. Need help.
I'm on it. How does that work?
Don't damage her too much, boys. The tattooed freak will only bite if we use live bait. But if she tries to escape again, kill her. And now leave me alone. It's just you and me, baby. You really should wait. Get out! Unless you care to become the next X-creature. Oh, my precious treasure. You and I, we're the only ones who know what's good for me, aren't we? Nice work, Dr. Kane.
Exactly how many people are you working for?
Go to the other side of the island. You will find a secondary compound, and Shelley locked up in it.
And why should I trust you?
Shelley was my friend, and I regret what happened to her just as much as you do. Do you want to see her again or not?
Alan, where have you been?
If you knew how many times I've pictured this moment.
The project. How is the project going?
It's a complete success. The Osiris effect works. You were right.
Really? Oh, this pain. What is this?
Donovan has locked himself in the lab hours ago. He has completely lost his mind.
I hope I never see his horrible face again.
I have never seen him like this. But those deep wrinkles, they look like Werner syndrome, a rare disease that causes premature aging.
We have to stop him before he does something even worse.
But there is a way. Eat. I'm sure it will give you ideas.
Sanchez, come with us. Mr. Donovan isn't feeling too good.
Meg, I have taken the liberty to record this message on your PDA. Check your email from time to time for instructions.
chamber. Cold nitrogen streams? There's no way I can get through. It's locked. I'm going to need a blowtorch to cut through. Steppenwolf, are you there? Damn it! Where is he? Steppenwolf, if you can hear me, please answer the damned call.
Something is really wrong here. I've got to... Donovan...
Listen to me. Several warheads hidden beneath the lab will detonate any minute. Steppenwolf, I'm losing him. Damn, what is wrong with this piece of junk?
I may have forgotten to mention that I have set explosive charges around the access passages. Not only does Steppenwolf have to get out of the lab, he'll have to get as far away from the compound as possible.
Oh, great.
The cannon is on automatic. Everything seems to be linked to the main radar. Careful. These pylons are very unstable. Game, set, and match, you bastard.
I hope that Steppenwolf managed to get out in time.
I'm sure he did. That man has more lives than a cat. I will see you again, Dr. Kane.